Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have the DCS finals, and we're going to have Zoclia 18 versus Kurt Cobain. So we know it's Sky Striker versus Phantom Knight in the finals, so it should be a good finals. Also, make sure to go ahead and check out Dragon Riders Games Facebook page, link down below at the top of the description. They're the ones that host this tournament, and they're going to be hosting a lot more tournaments, so go check them out. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to see them, wishing each other good luck and such. And then we are going to go ahead and we're going to see Sky Striker win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot and decide to go first. 46 versus 50. Wild deck counts. We have Nib, Terraforming, Widow Anchor, Veiler, Nib. So far, so bad. They have Boots, Droplet, Boots, Fusion Destiny, Tour Guide. So they're going to go ahead and activate Terraforming, go ahead, search out Area 0. And then activate Set Widow, Area 0. Hit Rose, multi-roll Rose. Let's go. Okay, yep, we hit good cards. I was saying like Rose over Ray since like we have Nib, and like Nib works really cool with Rose. Now we're gonna get Area 0 effect. Area 0, go ahead and summon out from deck. But like, yeah, it's like if you summon Rose off of this, you're telling your opponent you have Nib, because that's the only way you'd ever go for Rose over Ray. So now in this scenario, like you go for Ray, but like if they just like hard hit Rose and summon it, then it's like, oh, fair enough, that's your only way to extra deck. Go for Kagari effect, add back Widow, and then turn that into a Shiz, set Widow, end phase, Shiz effect, go search out engage, and then they can pass turn. So they have 3 interruptions, pass, they draw and Lockbird, and then they're gonna normal summon out Boots. And then special summon out Boots. You can't really afford to like normal summon Tour Guy because Widow Anchor just like, is really good versus that. So they're going to turn those into Cherubini effect to go dump. And then that will go ahead and dump Torn Scales. And then banish Boots. So Boots will go ahead, search out Fogblade. And then activate Torn Scales, special summon itself out. And then Torn Scales effect, discard Tour Guide. They're going to chain Widow Anchor to negate that. And then get rid of those. Go for Rusty. And now they're thinking here. They're going to go ahead and Veiler that. They don't want to wait for the effect because then they get hit with Droplet. And then activate Fusion Destiny. Go ahead, dump. And then summon out the Enforcer. And then battle phase, attack over Shiz, and then Ray effect summon itself out, and then Enforcer effect to pop, so they just let that go through, so that'll be popping the Rusty and Ray. Okay, so I guess they didn't want them like Kagari add back Widow, otherwise you just like Rusty attack Ray. Okay, I guess, feel like you just attack Ray, like force Kaina, and then do that. Or like if they go Kagari, then like, alright, fair enough. They like make their grind game a lot worse because now they have 1 Kagari left. And then you just like attack over it anyways and then pop multi-roll. End of main, activate Nib, summon out, pass over token. Also like my play would allow you to play around Nib better too because you'd enforce your pop multi-roll in end phase instead of during battle phase. So I feel like there was definitely some weird plays on their side, and honestly, it's like a big difference. The fact that multi-roll's there now and Enforcer's engrave off Nib, that's a huge difference. Battle phase, attack over token, main phase 2, multi-roll, out Nib, and then they're going to activate engage go search, grabs Ray, and then draws into TC Boo, gets hit with draw, doesn't even matter, they just drew insane off of that. It's really unfortunate that they misplayed though. This could have been like a really good game. Go for Kagari effect, chain Fogblade on it, set, end phase, multi-roll, go set, and then multi-roll is going to set Widow. They decide not to link off because that's going to give them Fogblade to summon out Rusty. So they said, you know what, I'll not take my Shiz search to make it to where you don't have follow-up off of this. I guess that's what they want. Even though they do have like TC Boo, draws living fossils. So we see that they're on the Assault package. Seen a lot of Phantom Knight players on the Assault package this weekend. They're going to go Banish, draw Fogblade, Droplet. Not really good draws. And then set, pass, draw Fusion Destiny. And then they're going to link off, go for Hayate, Fogblade falls off. Battle Phase, attack, and then Hayate effect, dump the Widow Anchor. And then main phase 2, Kagari effect, attempt to add back, chain Fogblade. Now, they're going to go ahead, get rid of Kagari, go for Shiz. And then just move to end phase. Okay. I don't know. Fusion Destiny seems pretty strong there, because like even if they do have like Droplet or something and negate Enforcer next turn, turns off Widow Anchor, you still have TC Boo, and TC Boo like will shut down their turn, and then Enforcer like starts out in the back row and starts applying a lot of pressure. But they're gonna go end phase, Shiz, search out Shark Cannon, activate Shark Cannon, target boots, chain Fogblade, special summon out boots. And then activate multi-roll to set Shark Cannon. Pass, draw boots. We're drawing all 3 boots this game in 50. And then special summon out boots. Activate TC Boo on that summon. So then they're going to have to go ahead and get rid of one. It's banished. Yeah, that one was summoned from hand. That one was summoned from graveyard off of Fogblade. And then activate boots effect. Banish, go search out Fogblade. Set, pass, draw afterburners. And then they're going to go main phase. Ooh, that afterburners draw is pretty crispy, I'm not going to lie. So they're going to go ahead, multi-roll to out TC boost, so that way they can keep going into more striker links. Go for Hayate, battle phase, attack directly, takes the damage, Hayate effect to go dump, and then this will go ahead and dump the Shark Cannon main phase 2 afterburners target. Interesting that they're not dumping like a Rose. So they're going to pop, and then end phase, multi-roll goes set. Like, I'm just so confused on how they're deciding to play this. I feel like they're just giving their opponent a lot of turns. I guess, like, they're afraid of, like, Droplet plus Fogblade. But, like, even then, like... I guess they do have Fogblade for Rusty if you do that, which is scary. Alright, maybe playing like this is just better. Like playing safe. Draw Talons, pass, draw TC Boo, and then they're going to go ahead, battle phase, attack, and then effect the dump. Now dump Rose. Let's go. Set TC Boo, pass, draw Ancient Cloak. And then they're going to set, pass, draw Prosperity. And then battle phase attack directly. I still feel like the turn before, though, like, cause like even if they get hit with, like, Droplet, Fogblade, they summon back out Rusty. They had TC Boo, so TC Boo would lock them. And then Enforcer would get destroyed because Fusion Destiny, so then it would just, like, dodge Fogblade anyways. Worst comes to worst, you could, like, multi-roll away your Enforcer. So... they're going to Fogblade, Hayate there. Main phase 2, multi-roll to out Shark Cannon. Change Shark Cannon to go ahead and banish Rusty. They just let that go through. Then activate Fusion Destiny to dump and summon. So they feel safe using this now. The opponent doesn't have any more Fogblade, so they can't get like punished with anything like that. Set Prosperity, end phase Enforcer effect. Popping Prosperity and Living Fossil. Draw Shade. And then... they're just going to go main phase, Droplet, get rid of Ancient Cloak to negate, chain TC Boo, chain Enforcer. So Enforcer will now go ahead and pop, and now I'll be popping the Droplet. You don't want to pop Fogblade. And then Enforcer Graveyard effect, on resolution, Shark Cannon, target Ancient Cloak. They're going to chain Fogblade to summon out Ancient Cloak. Okay, that's fine. Activate Talents to draw. Talents draws in the Droll Knight. So they could like normal summon out Droll. It's their only play here. Yeah, they admit defeat. Yeah, they made way too big of a misplay on the first turn with the Enforcer and Rusty and stuff during battle phase. So now we're going to see them decide to go first. Opening hands, we got Hornet Drones, Veiler, Rose, TC Boo, Lancia. Well, not them decide to go first, but Phantom Knight force Striker to go first. And this is a pretty good hand going first. They have Droplet, Ancient Cloak, E-Tele, Storm, DDR. So they're playing DDR and Living Fossil. Also, the TC Boo will be added by Lightning Storm. Go for Kagari effect, add back Hornet Drones. Normal summon out Rose, go for Anaconda, activate Hornet, bring out Token. Like, there's no way the opponent has Nib in their deck right now. Anaconda, pay 2k, go ahead, dump, summon out Enforcer, and then set TC Boo, end phase, Shiz effect, Shiz goes search out engage, and then pass turn. I wonder if they play like a third equip spell too. And then you could summon out like Torn Scales and stuff, instead of just being like limited to a Renaud. It's not like Renaud's bad though, but pass, draw boots, and then Enforcer come back out, activate Lightning Storm, call back row, normal summon out Ancient Cloak. Decides not to chain Droplet by the way to negate Enforcer, so normal summon, special summon, and then they're gonna get rid of those, go for Cherubini, on summon, activate Enforcer, and then in response chain E-Tele. So they're gonna chain Veiler on Cherubini, so they would have been able to protect Cherubini by getting rid of E-Tele, so they would have to pop. And then also they wouldn't be able to pop what they bring out because Cherubini protects. So pretty much just nothing would get popped. It's like a really good interaction with E-Tele and Cherubini. And they're gonna chain Droplet to negate the Enforcer. So Veiler on Cherubini now looks extremely dumb. Cherubini, well, before they even activate that, they're gonna drop Lancia to try to like dodge Phantom Knight effects. So they're gonna drop Lancia. And now, new chain link if they want to, they can go ahead and Cherubini, which obviously they will be doing. You don't want to just not activate that. Dump Torn Scales, turn those into an Anaconda, and then they're going to activate Anaconda effect, pay 2,000, go ahead and dump and special out the Enforcer. Then go battle phase, attack Shiz. And then they don't have like a Ray or anything. They went through Rose and Hornet. Pass, draw Widow Anchor. And then go main phase, activate Enforcer, chain Enforcer. So yeah, go ahead. And they're gonna pop their own field, forcing them to leave the Enforcer on field. Okay, that makes it so that way they can't go ahead and use like engage. I like that. Set, Celestial, banish to draw. Does this draw? I mean, oh my gosh. Does this draw Ray? Ooh, it doesn't. It doesn't draw good. At least you get like a Veiler out of it this turn. Prosperity for next turn. And then they're just going to have to go ahead and switch to attack. Battle phase poke. They were thinking if they wanted to like normal summon Veiler and link off. What if had they gone for like a Needle Fiber or something? They already went through their Anaconda. Like a Nightmare Phoenix. Pass, draw Living Fossil. Then Enforcer come back. Activate Ancient Cloak. Banish itself. Go ahead. Add the Ragged Gloves. And then Torn Scales effect. Special summon itself out. Normal summon out Ragged Gloves. Then think there. No, they had a Ragged Gloves. They're going to activate Enforcer, so Enforcer pop. Popping itself in Torn Scales, Enforcer Graveyard effect. And now they're going to banish Boots to go search. Go ahead and acquire the Wings. Then activate DDR, discard Wings, special summon out from the banished. The Ancient Cloak. Yeah, it's pretty solid there. Then Ancient Cloak effect, the boost up Enforcer. And then overlay for Breaksword, effect, gain 1,000. Also, this should fall off because it's an equip spell. Battle phase, go for game. They didn't have 3 spells engraved. Yeah, I guess they had Hornet. I don't remember what was in the graveyard. Hornet, Fusion Destiny. But obviously not 3 spells, so that's probably it. Going on to the next game, we're going to see Striker go first. Opening hands, we have Celestial, Nib, Bell, Prosperity, Shark Cannon. They have Talents, DD Crow Cosmic, DD Crow Torn Scales. What does Prosperity hit? It's definitely going to be a Banish 6. Yeah, gotta be a Banish 6. Or Dagda. Dagda's what they could have gone for last game. We knew they weren't on Needle Fiber because we saw like their entire extra deck. Then look at the top 6. Last card Ray. Last card Ray. You have to take it. Even though these are really, really good, you just can't afford to take it because if you flip TC Boo, that's literally all you have. You're putting all your hopes behind TC Boo. Nah, I guess that's kind of the choice you make when you play Striker, but go for Shiz, set, end phase, Shiz effect goes search, and then that'll be grabbing the engage, pass, draw wings, and then go main phase, normal summon Torn Scales, and then effect, discard wings. So that's going to go dump the Ancient Cloak, banish Ancient Cloak to go search. That's going to grab Boots. Like, they could have hit him with, like, a Shark Cannon Bell play to, like, stop that, but doesn't really seem worth it. Then get rid of those. Go for Cherubini. Cherubini effect. Go dump Graph. Now, they could chain in response to Cherubini's Shark Cannon to banish Graph so that way it can't activate. Yeah, and that's what they decided to do. Now, they're going to go ahead, banish Boots, go search. So, banish, grab Fog Blade, then Torn Scale summon. Get rid of those, go for Rusty. Activate Rusty effects. So Rusty will go dump and set Shade, and dump the Boots. Banish Wings to summon back out Boots. Then activate Shade, and they do play the Assault package. So they're going to go for Assault effect to go search. And that will go ahead and grab Ragged Gloves. And then activate the effect to go dump DDR, special Renaud effect to add back DDR. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Get rid of those. Go for Unicorn effect, discard Spin, draw until Lightning Storm. Ray effect, try to summon itself out. Chain dotKuro on Ray, chain Bell, chain dotKuro on Ray. Activate Talents, they have to chain Nib. Oh. I guess they are like, oh, well now they're gonna hit engage. And then they just have like too much and I lose. So they just admit defeat here. Okay. Well played, GG's. Yeah, GG's. You even see like the judge say GG's. Lots of GG's. GG, well played, GG's. Alright, that was a pretty decent finals. It was cool to see like the matchups, you know, Sky Striker versus Phantom Knight. Would not have guessed this finals matchup. Not at all. But I like it. Hey, we see Phantom Knight win. That's nice. I'm pretty sure Phantom Knight won the last DCS too. By Dinkoboo. Unless if I'm just like messing up what the last DCS was, but I'm pretty sure it was them. Yeah, we also see like Sky Striker, like 46 card Sky Striker. Their hands game 2 and game 3 are kind of unfortunate. Honestly, it probably should have been a 3-0 like I said. I really think that they messed up game 1. Unless if I'm just messing something up. I don't think so though. But with all that being said, make sure to go ahead and check out Dragon Riders Games Facebook page. Link down below in the description. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get deck profiles from them or not. Because the YCS remote duel is coming up in a week. So I'd understand if people don't want to give out their deck list. But hey, we'll find out. If I do get given deck lists, obviously I'll go ahead and post them. But with all that being said, the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.